Why is no one talking about how we just all single-handedly experienced the beginning of the internet apocalypse yesterday with this massive cellular and Wi-Fi outage? I remember last year in June when they were telling people that we were about to experience these massive solar flares that would cause internet, cellular, Wi-Fi, and even power outages, and that they would become rapid and rampant this year. And now it just happened right before this cellular outage. A lot of people don't even realize that we experienced a class 3 solar flare, and then shortly after, everybody's internet went down on their phone. They lost cellular services, even with massive companies, and this only happened in larger states. If you don't believe me about the massive solar flare that hit yesterday right before thousands of people lost all cellular communication, here is the article from space.com, and it says 2 powerful solar flares erupted from the sun on the evening of Wednesday, February 21st, and during the early morning of Thursday, February 22nd, an X1.8 class flare occurred at 6:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it erupted around 1:32 a.m. So basically, on the scale of solar flares, it goes 1 to 5. This was a class 3 solar flare. And what is crazy is that the NOAA definitely issued an alert today for a solar flare emission, which are sometimes joined by strong coronal mass ejections and solar radiation storms. So to sum this up, this is what causes massive interruptions between satellites, us, and our internet, everyone. But you know what else no one is talking about? The fact that there are whole states without power right now. Their power grids have been affected, as well as a massive satellite that just fell in the Pacific Ocean. There are huge power outages being experienced right now. If you look up here in California, there were 14,989 people that don't have power since 12:01 p.m. That's this afternoon. If you look at the yellow, it's 10K plus people in this state right here that do not have power, and this all started after this coronal mass ejection or solar flare. So these 2 solar flares happened around 1 a.m. and I told you the other time was around last night. And right after people started experiencing these massive cellular outages, here is the class 3 solar flare. There were 2 of them, and I'm going to show you both videos. But one thing I do not find is that they have been warning about this internet apocalypse since last year, because I have a video on it, and they made an article July 13th that clearly stated that this was a possibility in the near decade. So I honestly think this is what is going on and what is happening right now with everything, and how we just lost communication immediately.